Hello and welcome back to another edition of Check It Out. Okay friends, this is a follow-up video. This is the American Standard Champion 4 toilet. If yours is still leaking after watching our first video, I'm going to show you what is probably the problem. And I wish I would have spent a little bit more time on my first video explaining this, but we're going to do it right now. The green clamshell that holds the blue gasket together, there's a trick to it. I'm going to show you what that trick is right now, so keep watching. All right, so first and foremost, turn off the water to your toilet. Secondly, flush your toilet. And third of all, we'll open this guy up right here. So there is our culprit. This is our blue gasket. This one is actually not phantom flushing right now. And what happens is these guys get little bubbles on them, this gasket right here, and that bubble creates a little bit of a gap and water goes down there. Most of the time, that's why this toilet is leaking. There is another gasket right here on this black piece right here that I'm going to show you in just a minute. And that one can also be leaking. So make sure that you get the kit that comes with both of those gaskets to change them out. And while we're talking about gasket kits, if you talk to American Standard, they're telling you make sure that you're using their gasket kits. Do not buy the aftermarket ones. They're telling you that they will leak. So make sure you get the real ones. The good news is you can call American Standard, and if you still have your receipt, they will send you out a new one for free. At least that's what they told me. I did not have my receipt, so I had to pay $8 or $10 or something like that. The good news is, since then, I have found the real gasket kits on Amazon. Check out the description below, click on that link, and those are the real ones. Now be careful, some of them on Amazon are the aftermarket ones, but if you look at that exact link, those are the real ones. So let's take a look. I'm gonna take this guy apart right here. So I'll hand this off to my cameraman. Thank you, sir. And the first thing we're going to do is take apart this little black guy right here. It's about 10 turns counterclockwise. Come on, baby. There it goes. So I take this guy off here and you'll see that red gasket right there. In the other video, I show you how to take that off. So make sure you replace that as well. And then here is the top half of our green clamshell, and I'll take it off with our gasket. And of course down there is the second half of our green clamshell. Now that part right down there, you can't take it out, right? It's connected, so you can pull it up a little bit, but you can't actually take it out of there. So don't try to do that, you'll break it. So here is where the real problem is that I think a few people are running into. Number one, this is the real gasket from American Standard. It will probably still get bubbles, but it lasts a lot longer than some of the aftermarket ones, so make sure you get the real one. But see this little notch right here? There's 4 notches on this top part, and then there's also 4 little spots down here. I'll point to one right here. And there's one here, and there's 3 more that go around. These have to line up. So if they don't line up, this gasket won't fit tight and it will leak for sure. So make sure when you put this guy together, those guys all match up. I think the best way to do it is if you kind of push it down like this and you push your fingers under. I now have in my hands the bottom part and the top part of this guy. And what you can do is just kind of twist the top a little bit. And right there, you could feel it sit together. So I'll pull it back out and kind of intentionally have it sitting incorrectly. And then again, if I just twist the top very gently, it sits right down there. And now I can kind of feel with my fingers the 2 green pieces are nice and snug around that blue. And then all I have to do is put this top part on. This is the black screw I'm putting together here. And now I should be in good shape. So the real trick is make sure when those green pieces come together, those notches and those little holes where it goes into, they have to line up. Now we've got it set in there correctly. We'll turn our water on and we should be in good shape. Hey guys, thanks so much. Listen, if this helped you out, hit like, hit subscribe. Don't forget, check the description below and purchase the American Standard gasket kits to make sure that you do this right. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.